Thank you for the alert. Here's the shrink. You are. What's going on, Casting Lord? Thank you for being here. Don't sweat it. Like I said, nobody's obligated to subscribe. But I do appreciate the thought. I appreciate the thought, but don't ever feel like you have to do it. Oh, wait. Alrighty. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. Put these over here. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well today. Hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. Hope you guys have had a good Sunday. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Tech the Following. We are continuing coffee talk today. What's going on, Helsing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, we are continuing coffee talk today. We started this literally yesterday. A lot of things happened. We got to meet a few characters, serve some drinks, and we got a few trophies. We still got a good ways to go. From what I looked up, there are like 14 days total, and I think we're on day number 4. I think we're on day number 4. Wish there was a way to find out, but anyway. But yeah, we unlocked some new drinks to serve, and I gotta say, so far, this has been a nice chill game to play. You guys probably noticed the big 48 up top. I just got the 48th platinum off stream. I was playing Rocket League earlier, and yeah, the last thing I had to do was collect a total of 5 cars, and I collected my 5th car and got that 48th platinum today. So we're actually ahead of the game again. So we now only have 2 more platinums to get. Alright. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. The usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. Hello, Sant. Happy early New Year's to you too. How are you? What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. Ah, what do you mean? It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. You decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. He said anything, so... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I could get 2 trophies at once. Hold on, let me do that. We're gonna trash this. Okay. For trashing our first drink. And now... we're gonna get another trophy for our first latte art. Oh, cool! Okay, just waiting for Tuesday to be over with. I feel you. I got you. Oh. Okay, this is kind of cool. Hold up. I have no idea what I'm making. Kinda looks like earbuds. Whatever. It's a masterpiece! Create and serve your first latte art. Your drink is ready, sir. Hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. What? Yes. Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Literally, me. Pardon? Literally me. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. We're literally serving a drink to an alien, basically. Literally serving a drink to an alien. Need my RAM to hurry up and get here. Slow ass tabs loading and whatnot. Oh boy. God damn it. Hold on. What's good, cuzzo? So basically, you play as a barista, you own a coffee shop, and you're serving literally coffee to customers, and you're literally just talking to them. Like, that's literally it. You're serving them drinks, talking to them, and just learning about their stories and whatnot. It's like a chill, I guess, little simulator, if you will. I literally just started it last night, so I'm still kind of like early in, I think. He said interesting. Nah, for real. Shit. Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. You would think. Yes, sir. 2 more plats to go. I got the 48th plat literally earlier today before I hopped on stream. Hell yeah. God, I'm starting to hate my PC. Everything's loading so slow and I hate it. It's pissing me off. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. Anyway, hope you're doing well, cuzzo. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? From what the Earthlings call... Find what the Earthlings call a female. And then... Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. So you came from a faraway place to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your standing of time. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Hey, Thorn! Hope you're doing well. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about... Wait, are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as their sign. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. He's talking about Tinder. 60% of all human communication is nonverbal. Body language, 30% is your tone. So that means that 90% of what you're saying ain't coming out of your mouth. That's good food for thought. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you want to breed. And then when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform. And they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear, but some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database, and this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places. Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe the Earthling also has forgotten interpretations of time. You're right about that. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Coffee latte, please. Your order's ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us. Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Urukai69? Urukai69. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Urukai 69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Uruk 69 anywhere. Oh. You really are not her. Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, what activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. Call themselves Trekkies. Forget anything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. Sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Try contacting her? We have. She read it, according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. She didn't reply. I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. Believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before? Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed? Most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Darius. Thank you for your time, Darius. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called Norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Although you can use strategy as the key word. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. Whoa, boy. Who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. Was that it? What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Lake the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common. It doesn't have to be that literal, you know. don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien? Or alien? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or the dimensions. I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. So you were planning to show it all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Read it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Fred. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. How was it? Me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? Main character. Why? Is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. It's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Welcome. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like. As long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. Said tea with the spices. with spices. So is it? I know I can spell. Yeah, how do you make this? Because I just make straight. Okay, tea, ginger. That's what I had thought. Tea, ginger, and cinnamon. That's what I had thought. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Why didn't it appear as that before? Unless it was a way that I had... I don't know. This is the drink you were talking about? From the look of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste. This... Is it bad, miss? Oh no! It's really good. Just brought back some memories. I hope they're good ones. Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Huh? Where were we? Main character. Character feels very you. You bet. The readers know me. They'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice unless they know me personally. Having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Hmm? Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this will be my first book, if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer, and even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? What's your name again? Oh, pardon me. My name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua. I'm Fred. And the barista here is Darius. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So, yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Hey, she's a dev. Hell yeah. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know. Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Oh, whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. Wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot you were a journalist. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Come on. You don't have to worry about so much about anything. You don't have to worry so much about anything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my. Yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was a pretty important project. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. I'm sorry. I got a bit excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. Name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name's Myrtle. Full Metal. Yeah, I was thinking that too, bro. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course. Shit. Should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but, we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, it's that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have a budget for the flashy visuals. But I doubt they'll do the series justice. It do be like that, man. Why? Because games tell stories in a unique way. And some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people don't play art games. Are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of players are not gamers. They're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled for too long. But at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was really good perspective. Play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got the look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Why? I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. That doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thanks so much, Darius. And to you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. So, yes, that was a nice talk, but you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. I can see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kind of good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? Mysterious, that much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. Recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You do have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. This won't be short. I will be really honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Okay. Let me see if... Nope, it's still loading, for fuck's sake, man. There we go. Alright, cool. Anyway. Research found that most Fury sedative on the market are not safe. Profile: Morris Lester from Slum to Glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. God damn. Oh yeah, apparently there's a trophy if you listen to all the songs. Hold on. At least that's what I thought. I remember seeing a trophy about it. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Alright. Want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. Oh, Aqua. Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Fred. Hi, Darius. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only just me and Darius. We have you... okay. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come meet you here now? It always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. Just wanted to follow up on the questions our team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright. I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Alright, a cup of tea. I was wondering what this is. Mint. Hell yeah. With lemon and cinnamon. Go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you know? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It's originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Oh, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. Guess I spend too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Fred? I've been here since you left last night. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no. Didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Darius. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where did you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? No, I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You move with your family? No. I'm the only one who can move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially with females, to get a higher education. Got scholarships and the opportunity. Wasn't sure about moving, you know. But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. You know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, That's a lot. You really have that many relatives?
Of course not. I was just exaggerating.
But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy... What about you, Fred? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he lives in San Francisco. Near our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Good evening, sir. Good evening. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? Can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMG? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMG stands for Susu Teller Mat Du Jahe. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add egg once I mix the rest of the ingredients. I love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. I forgot just that quick. What was it? Milk, egg, honey, ginger. Milk. Egg's not on the shelf. Honey. Ginger. It really is. It really is chill. I love it so much. That's just honey ginger milk. At what point does he add the egg though? Milk, egg, honey, and ginger, but we don't have egg on the shelf. He did say he'll add the egg after, so maybe I'll serve it and then add the egg that way? Here's your STMJ. Let's see. You almost got it. You almost got it right. I'm sorry. Can I point at the mistakes? I guess it's the honey. I should have put... you should have put the ginger in after the milk. Noted. Rat in freezer? Howdy howdy. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Don't worry about it, though. I've traveled to so many places in the States, and none of them got the STMJ right. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. Coffee Talk is so peak, man. I see, dude. Like, this is my first time really ever playing, but I've heard good things about it. Like, a lot of good things about it. What kind of things do kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. Why did he move closer? Why did he move closer? The man, why? Why did he move in closer? I see. May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Darius. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. This is his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? It's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Fred. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh, I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Goddamn, Fred. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Darius. Please, call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay. I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Freya, I'll come with you. Anyway, what is it you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. At night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Darius here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids our age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time, I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. And I know she loves pizza. So I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pizza. Favorite pie, whatever. Left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take up the bait. Just like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe. Psst. Arius, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Well, can't you find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's nothing really much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that will ease your mind. Please do. Okay. Give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I've gotta go. Love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. What? You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Yeah, I was thinking that too, and I'm just like, wow. As I was reading the name, I'm just like, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Alright. Like, golly. Like, I was really thinking that as I read the name, and I'm just like, bruh, okay, this is what we're doing. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first. But my wife, Rachel's mom, She's convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. They're wanting to do more of her own stuff. I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than a band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. Things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. Sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously, that's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. Doesn't matter whether she's a boy or girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. Plus one's a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. It's okay if I stay a bit longer, Darius. Take all the time you need. I wouldn't be talking to someone who kept calling me a perv and try to say my kid isn't mine, right? In today's newspaper, military personnel stationed along the East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Werewolf representatives pushed the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Selleck town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Wow. Okay. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an interesting discussion. It's nothing. Darius was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Darius for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... Remember my remedy? Of course. You want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. I don't even remember what the last ingredient we used. We could try cinnamon. Is this it? How is it? Nope. This drink doesn't even follow my guidelines. Far from it. Oh my. Pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. Anyway, please don't mind me. Continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Actually, hang on. Oh, come on. I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he is a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Bailey's! Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Darius was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? Story is non-linear and quite complicated. Hang on. motherfucker. God damn it, phone. Alright. I'll know next time. Imagine a choose your own adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like the Choose Your Own Adventure show on NetStream. There's nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other ideas, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait till I finished it, okay? Alright. As Darius said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make it a mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Okay, so I'm thinking tea. Ah. A ginger latte. I don't know if it'll change. Ginger milk tea. Wait, coffee, or maybe ginger milk, milk ginger coffee, coffee milk. Let me try switching ginger and milk. I don't know. There we go. Coffee, ginger, then milk. It's so weird that it's so specific when it comes to like the secondary ingredients. That even if you switch it a certain way, it'll change the whole entire drink. Alright, sorry about that. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, babies? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finish your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survivor skill every freelancer must have. I can attest that is true. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh? Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. Just that I was young and stupid, you know. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my thin best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you want to date. Why? I don't want to go into details. But this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly! This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. Total coincidence. We went to our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of Boli! I saw the look on Lua's face. Disbelief, anger, sadness. Without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. And, oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch. And he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly, the friendship turned into a relationship. That's one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her, by chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I don't think she was the type of girl. I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we're talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. Did this guy hide during the discussion? What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say, most elven families. Y'all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. You must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, CEO. You know. But since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from being a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping a dark lord. Jesus Christ, man. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on. This is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Who is the only person that can make me feel alive? She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lou is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you can give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhear your story. I assume that the person we're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also not true for her and her family. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about selected by are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easier for you to say that now. You don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It may burn fiercely at first, but over time, it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage will not serve on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll love each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill, because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Darius. And Freya. Bye. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Bitter heart. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling theory sedative illegally? Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Darius. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. Alright. You know what to do. What was it? Tea, milk. What it was? Tea, milk, ginger? Yes, it was. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I had had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple, really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me in the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they have had ties to the Mafia, and I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck. The universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me that night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Hyde. I'd prefer it if we skipped that part. Oh, I didn't realize that was Hyde talking first. Oh, well. Anyway, continuing. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say, I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. Didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Darius, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Warm and cool. I hope this is good enough. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too, Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Damn, Hyde! Damn, Hyde! Jesus, okay. Goddamn, tell her how you really feel. You look so tired, Fred. Hard day at work. Oh, how could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Darius my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word, Fred. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. They require intensive care, such as operations. I go through what we do and how much would. Bleh. I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like the biz dev for people's lives, then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or even think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hide. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years is in the same position? Oh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man! They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it! I'm not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I can't really figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my ship's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Darius. And you, Fran. See you. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why do you make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? It's fine. I'll probably be hungry again in the next couple hours anyway. Do what? I'll take the strips. I have to really think. I haven't had strips in a minute. Even though I love a good batch of tenders. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze this story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all of that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone. Seek help. Which he refused. No surprises there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been working. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. We're all friends. Hey, meet every character in the game. Hell yeah. Another trophy. Let's go. On Earth, please call us Neo. Neo. Yes. Neo. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neo has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you're not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And all of your kind dressed like this? Oh, this? We chose his appearance based on an image we saw. When we first arrived... Image? The Arami Gendru album. The Arami Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As far as what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. And before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. I love how they remixed the song. Let's see. I hope I got this right. Thank you. What the? Interesting. Before you ask, yes, this is how they drink. This. What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Done. Thank you so much from all of our kind. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of a compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. During our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with missions to spread our seeds. Oh boy. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I don't know why these subtle sentences be making me break character and shit. You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in this universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. I owe you this story. So why? Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves, because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear. And that is where we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey. You came here to give seeds. God damn it. Anyway. So a half-bred of your kind can be born on the earth. That is correct. The half-breeds will be half earthling and half whatever you are. Yes. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, you are trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct. Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what your people will call the protector. But why go through all the hassle? Sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it's not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back at home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default, so everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born. That sounds beautiful. And creepy. Why? It sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy. That was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth. Oh my. What you say is true. Shouldn't we help them to get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really. To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. And why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. The stretch there. But we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that is what we gathered from our information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier for a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women would prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So, we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink? Condom might be something you can't use at all. Hmm. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that. But we cannot tell you the details. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. You will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It has to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care of you. Take care in your way, sir. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. Then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer org? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lewis? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. For her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sally, I have to agree with that. Excuse me. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You don't really care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Alrighty. I'm gonna take this opportunity to get up and stretch a bit and go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. September 30th. Alright. And according to... Let's see. So we finally made it to the end of September. The last day in the game, day 14, is October the 18th. Let's see. It is 8:09. I'll probably stay on till about either 9 or 9:30, so I can get time to rest and relax to get ready for work tomorrow. Hopefully we can make it a few days past October within this next hour and a half. Then, of course, we'll pick it back up tomorrow and go from there. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Welcome. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be an alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What does the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, he's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Good evening, Darius. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. You both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea with a lot of mint. Alrighty. Drinks ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakech and Morocco? Are the people really, they love tea? Is that really what we call it? Give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? You want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tateric. Do I have that unlocked? I do not. Let's see. Black tea, tea and milk. Oh shit. Here's your Tateric. Huh. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. Taste is really authentic. Just like the Tateric you get in the Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yeah, yes, and from videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. Thanks to you and your team, you made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime. To make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. Stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. Guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. Still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Oh, I'm sorry. I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aku. Not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. I'm already used to this. So don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West next year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. I wanted to see if it'll update like after. What's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my intent, just the organizer. Confirm it fast before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the events, even in Seattle, you don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know. I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other even bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters see the booth? What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself. For the whole event. That is one problem, yeah. Being that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. Things stay this way until Max. I'll come with you. Eh? No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. I as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. You just asked my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. What are you gonna show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to add for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Darius. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. Just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say those announced this late are backups. Yes, sir. We almost there. We almost there. Only 2 more plats to go, man. 2 more plats to go. Dude. How you doing, Jagati? Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Doing good, man. I beat RE7 earlier today. It was a good game, and in spite of the first person shit. Glad you're doing good, man. And hell yeah, congrats. really glad you enjoyed it as well. Let's go for hot cocoa. Sweet but extra bitter. Let's go for chocolate and milk. Drink. Oh, looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Just don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it. You might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with the cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? What are you doing here? To what you did at the studio this evening. I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. But we could not just limit ourselves to this place. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Darius. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? I'd suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara. Oh, what is that? Basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Is that a churro in the hot chocolate? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That look good as fuck. Drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad. Yes. Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He is not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they can become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. This is definitely a lot of helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. No, give me a chance. You know what? Take time for me to learn. But I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I know, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career, goddamn. Jesus. That was kind of hard for me to keep up. I did my best, though. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morse? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? Make my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. Go on back there. You need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. There's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. We're staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel! Excuse me for a moment, Darius. Sorry about what just happened. I just getting like, hold on. Work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What, you didn't hear the argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Biting and focusing my attention so obviously, especially if there's an argument like that, or so completely dividing and focusing my attention so completely. You saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I wasn't listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born to a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're full of doing. By the way, you wanna head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Darius, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. Guess that's all for Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. Sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes, throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, Something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. Decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. Politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially, they were crazy about the idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? When we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience, very niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time. And we all meet up at least once a year. Usually at my place. It's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. You gonna be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Darius. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. October 1st. Okay. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florentia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gil Naiman and Marika Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you come very early today. Is there anything I could help you with? There is definitely something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned from here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. You know, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. If you get it at all. Oh. Let me think it over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We're sorry for our spontaneity. Spontaneity. I don't know. But it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Excuse me. Some people just come here to chill. They might just come for a drink, work, or read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. I'd be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Nonverbal science? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We would need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though. To help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation. Excuse me. But it would make you look more legit for the job. That is a very earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Welcome. Holy cow! Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Darius, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ha! It's not that. Neil is just helping out. Never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. Well, we have learned some things since we arrived and came to a conclusion. before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. I thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there is anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. Read an article about your work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned I encountered her. Chief called me into her office. Things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. Not, I don't know. Immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. It's a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our census. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. I'm gonna play it safe and give her her usual. Unless... Hang on. Yeah, I'd give her the usual. Here's your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wonder why your place only served hot drinks. Today, I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? Compare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. Not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It's still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have an exact number. But full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words that you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be somewhere around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you would be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a different matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthling seems to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is just one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing. It's still up there. So is it still a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. Guess you really are something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst. Ew. Some people come for a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. Just training Neo how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. Still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion. If you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try. Step by step. One small step for you. Might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you were not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? Wait, I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to... What? I already told the barista to call the cops when he said... Wait. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is Darius? Sakura, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Whew. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Please, Eric, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It's alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think we might need to make a recording for the answer to that question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Darius. It's nothing really. But how do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. Wait, but do you really think one day is... Okay. But we do not want to start this place's business any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. We cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event would be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings. including the breeding manners. That's what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know. Just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. Thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be not your. So you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? Not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. I just noticed a typo. Crazy. That slipped my mind. Or, not my mind, but that slipped past me. That's wild. The fourth wall break. I love it. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. Players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about pacing, control, and the UI, UX. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. You surely remove some of the weight on my chest just to replace it with another weight. I mean, there's still more to come after you're done. I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. If I can't finish the draft on time, I'm done. Even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. Sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. Where's some of your short stories, you know? During our first meeting, subscribe to the Evening Whispers app. And I read some of the stuff you wrote. Really good, you know? Some of them are better than the others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. Also, some of them are better than the others. Anyway, so I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm really sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? You put so much emphasis on shared. It's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua. Sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Though it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. Felt. Known something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. Thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? Secret project. I'll tell you under... What is it? Frenda? Tell you under Frenda. Did say Frenda. Alright. Not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. The team has been making pitches, done dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. So far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. 7 samurai, that's what they call it. You haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support each other, or support others. When we're going through a crunch cycle, you need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks are considered the 7 samurai. Excuse me. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess. It's like 4 years ago. Dude, no wonder you're burnt out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. We'll take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? Going with you for this long weekend / vacation. But what about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. I can't do it tomorrow. I'm starting Friday. Still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Well then. To go home now. Prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus. We'll walk together to the bus stop. Just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. Gotta finish this draft first. As you said before. You can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. And please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Sweet, cool, magically wakes you up. What is that? Mint, cinnamon, and is that coffee? Or Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. New, healthier, furry sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hill, blamed for violence in school. Oh boy, here we go. Right. I'm gonna save there, and we will carry on tomorrow. Okay. Yep, we shall carry on tomorrow. On the plus side, we're still technically ahead. We're still we got 2 platinums left to get. 3 days left to do it. Well, to be 2 tomorrow. We're still technically ahead. So, yeah. We'll still have plenty of time, and we should hopefully be getting this platinum relatively soon, before the end of the year. And knowing me, I might end up finding another game to platinum off stream. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in today, regardless of where you tuned in from. I appreciate y'all for the vibes and company. I know we started a bit late today, but tomorrow more than likely gonna boot up as soon as I get home from work, so that way we can still have a lot of time to make it through the story. We did get, let's see, we got 4 trophies today. Night Caching Lord. Yep, so we have a solid 16 more to go. We still have to beat the story. We gotta do all the extra stuff. Unlock all the drinks in the challenge mode. Let's see. Yep. Speaking of profiles and whatnot, so we got Freya's maxed out, which is cool. Georgie, Gala, we'll Alright, cool. So I think once we fill up all these bars, then that might be the trophy. I'm not sure. But anywho, we'll figure all that out as we continue the game. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. We'll continue the game. Hopefully push through the story a bit more and just kind of go from there. But I love you guys. Have a great night or great morning, wherever you may be. Keep being awesome. Stay breezy. Love each and every one of you. Do your best to stay safe, clean, protected, and try to stay positive during these tough times. Things will get better. Just know it. And remember that this is a safe space. You guys are welcomed here. You're loved here. You matter. You're important. But most importantly, you are safe here. And I don't want y'all to ever forget that. But I love you guys. I'll catch y'all later. Good night. Take care. And peace.